What's up, guys? Day 4 of Better Than Yesterday, the 15-day fitness challenge. I'm getting better at saying that. Today we're gonna do a couple of wrist stretches and we're gonna do animal movements. Therefore, it's very effective. It's difficult for a lot of people and it's very time efficient. So if you need to warm up really well before you're gonna start your workout, or you wanna make this as a workout, as you'll see today, that it's quite effective as a good workout. And it gets the body moving, you get to be more aware of what your body's doing, and that's what makes it a lot of fun. We're gonna start with the warm-up first, so let's start with the wrist stretches. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see my wrists. I turn them at an angle. So you wanna get on all fours. Anytime you're doing anything, any type of stretches or any type of movements, you wanna make sure the back stays flat, back is flat, and you wanna keep that arch. So the wrists, we're gonna turn them side to side. You wanna make sure you get the best angle possible. Turn them sideways. You wanna pretend like you're a seal. Lean slightly forward to put pressure on the top of the wrists. And then we're gonna lean to that side. So I'm stretching my left side. You're gonna hold that to 10-15 seconds, then you're gonna switch sides, do the same thing, and then repeat that process 2 or 3 more times. The next stretch is you're gonna turn the wrist towards you with your fingertips pointed towards you. Looks a little weird. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, lean back, and then flex your triceps. When you do that, you stretch out the forearms even more. And the goal of this stretch is to make sure that you keep the palms down the whole time. All right? Again, lean forward, hold that for 10 seconds, lean forward, reduce the stress, go back again, hold that 2 to 3 times, and there's your stretching. Again, when you're doing this, the animal flow or animal movements, you want to do it barefoot. It's a lot more effective when you're doing this barefoot, so you get to strengthen up the feet at the same time, and you get to be grounded a little bit better, and get the feel for the movements much better. I'm going to go through the movements fairly quickly right now, and if you're lucky, I might produce a video of me actually doing the workout, and I'll attach it below that, underneath in the link below. The movements are very simple. You can play around with it, get creative, make up your own movements. I'm only going to show you the basic couple. Once the wrists are loosened up, you can start moving around, and this is, again, really great way to start warming up. So the first one is a leopard crawl. This is the most difficult one by far. You're gonna start on all fours. Make sure you can see my hands and whatnot. Again, starting position, chest is nice and high. Squeezing those, keeping everything else engaged, and then lift yourself up. So right now I'm hovering, my knees are hovering an inch above the ground, and all I'm doing is crawling like a baby, taking small steps and moving. That is the leopard crawl. You can do reverse, you can do a leopard crawl side to side. So all these movements you can go side to side, moving around. That is the leopard crawl. Right from that position, you could turn right into a bear crawl, which is starting into a push-up position. Push-up position, and then all you're doing is kicking one leg forward and then kicking the other, taking the other hand forward. The goal of this position is to make sure you stay in this position the whole time, which is the push-up position. The hips are staying elevated, staying in one straight line. You don't want to have your butt up in the air. Okay? Again, moving around, crawling around. You can go back and forth. You can go forward and back. You could go sideways. Again, you could play around with it. Get creative with these movements. Now, a good position to recover, where you're starting to get tired, and a good way to recover is the crab position. So you go on your feet and your hands. Nice and lined up, taking small steps, going forward, going back, side to side, whatever way you want to get creative. This is the best recovery one, and I'll show you why when you're actually doing the workout, you might want to like this position. The next one is the ape, which is a very, very good one to increase your mobility and to strengthen up your handstands. You get to start up a little bit higher, transfer over onto your hands, and then go over with your feet. So the opposite way, it looks like that. So you're moving sideways, you could go do circles, play around with it. Get creative. These are only the basic couple of movements. You can transition from leopard into bear, into high legs, into whatever you want. You could make up your own animal. You can do alligators. You can, whatever you want to do. Now the workout here is this. It's 3 minutes on, 1 minute rest. The goal for the 3 minutes is to never rest. So even though right now I'm talking to you, I'm not technically resting because I don't have my knees down and I'm not sitting on my butt. So if while you're doing all these movements, you can be resting in the crab position, but still support yourself. Or you can be resting in leopard position or push-up position, but you're still not technically resting. That is if you want to make this workout a little bit more difficult. Don't touch anything down. So no knees on the ground, no butt on the ground. If you want to make it really difficult, you never ever stop moving. So the whole 3 minutes you're working, 1 minute you get rest, and you're going to repeat that for 3 rounds. So it's 3 minutes on, 1 minute off for 3 rounds, and then you're done. It gets the blood flowing. It's a 12-minute workout, but it's really, really effective. It'll loosen everything up, and there's going to be a lot more stuff coming your way. All right, guys, have fun with it, play around, and let me know how it goes. Be better than yesterday.